Our assignment manuals are well organized into two separate parts, the PU part and the competitive part. Moreover, we have separate tests for the PU and the IIT or whatever competitive test you are writing. Apart from that, the teachers make it very easy for you to manage both of them.
So even the teachers mention that they're doing the competitive part or the PU part, and when we are studying each of these, they link together, they link these two, and they like tell us that which is what, and so easily we can get to know the difficulty level and everything. Yeah, so it's demarcated very well, and yeah, as a student we may be confused that what is competitive and nothing, but we can easily get to know by the partitions in our books. It's mentioned very well, and
in Deeksha, in the manuals, the PU and the competitive are segregated so that you don't waste your time sorting out things to study for the exam, and you'll know what to study for PU and what to study for competitive.
We are able to manage time, and even teachers help us assess how to frame a timetable and how to work on it. I think that is very essential to establish a foundation and then understand what is the level of question and how it should be solved, and not only thinking of content formulas but also thinking how the logic could be put up unto theory.
Every Fridays at Deeksha we have a PU exam, and every Mondays at Deeksha we have a comparative exam. This is very helpful because these exams are given in the actual proper pattern. Like PU papers are descriptive without negative marking. Comparative papers are objective type with multiple choice, negative marking. It really trains us, it really helps us to get used to the pattern of how the papers are going to be, and I think it's very helpful system of Deeksha. And they do it topic wise, at regular intervals tests are conducted, so the amount of portions each test has isn't that much, only like 3 or 4 chapters, which is much better than a monthly test. Of course, we also have a monthly test, but it's very helpful.
Yes, to a level, Deeksha, or any college for the matter, for 11th and 12th will be stressful because these 2 years are really important in your life. You have to work hard if you want to have an amazing future, a good future actually. And Deeksha, it's actually going to eventually help you with the stress. You're going to get so used to studying on a daily basis that eventually it's going to become a routine, and the stress will slowly come down. You're going to get so, okay, there's a test coming up next week, I'm okay with that because I've already done that before.
Getting all the work in a bulk, here at Deeksha we do it in bits, and it's really helpful than actually stressing everything at you for once and getting you really nervous for the exam. That does not happen here because the nervousness, the time management, we learn well in advance, and that shall never be a problem for us.
I think it's important to manage your time and set a timetable and set apart few hours to study and follow it regularly. Also, I think you need some time for fun, to like recreation, to relax your mind, and you need to get enough time to sleep and eat well. And yeah, if you follow all of this, it's not very stressful. It has to be a little stressful, but that's how it's supposed to be.
I did find it, in fact, everybody at the beginning, it was really stressful because it was a completely different environment from where we came. And the teachers are always there to support you, and they've given you timetables to work out your daily, whatever you're doing, studies. And in fact, they leave you early. Like in Deeksha, they train you for both PU as well as competitive, so you don't have to go for tuitions outside. So you're pretty much back home by 5 o'clock. And you have time to play as well as read. So while you're playing, you're de-stressing yourself. And not only that, in fact, in Deeksha itself, you have your D-Care, games period once a week, D-Life. So, and also the STA video is very important because they're very motivating. And so these are all few things in Deeksha that really de-stress you. So it's not completely about studies, but of course, as my friend has mentioned, these 2 years are very important and we have to really work hard.
One truth that you should know is that during the preparation for competitive examinations, nothing is not going to be easy. And for that to happen, but one thing I can say for sure is at Deeksha, with it being integrated with competitive coaching as well as PUC, it definitely makes it less stressful. And at first, yes, you will feel that it's a little stressful, but as time goes by, it definitely becomes less stressful, and it helps a lot for you to balance between your PUC studies as well as your preparation for competitive. And that helps a lot because it not only boosts your confidence in many ways, but it also inculcates the habit of problem solving, efficiency in your study patterns and various other methods.